welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zagiti Loma and I kind of ghosted you guys for the month of October and I'm really sorry, but I am back like oh okay, that's so lame. Anyways, I'm back with an exciting series. So this channel initially was about growth, and I feel like I've given you guys a part of me that I've given you guys kind of an idea of who I am, what I like, the type of vibe I give off, yeah. So I think we're good to go with a few serious topics, and yeah. So as I had said, we just right now we're in November, so last month was October, and it was Mental Health Month, right? Yes, I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope everyone is just in an okay space. And if you are not, I'm here to tell you that you're not alone. And yeah, just we're here to support you. Okay, so today's video is about me sharing my story and my journey with depression. So I contemplated doing this video a lot, but I remember when I was depressed, there wasn't a lot of South African people sharing their depression stories. It was a lot of American people, and that's not exactly helpful to us. You guys see? Sorry, guys. There's just always someone in the kitchen when I'm shooting a video. Like, anyways, yeah. So I'm just gonna get straight into the video. But just before I get into it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And just, yeah, if you want to share something in the comment section about your journey, please do. I just love to have a platform where we share about these things openly. All right, yeah. So, let's just define depression firstly. So I have my laptop here, and I'll just read the definition, and then we can get into it. It says, depression, major depressive disorder, is a common and serious medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, the way you think, and how you act. Fortunately, it is also treatable. Depression causes feelings of sadness and or loss of interest in activities you once enjoyed. It can lead to a variety of emotional and physical problems and can decrease your ability to function at work or at home. So I am a student. I'm doing my final year, and it's been tough. It has been tough, especially because in terms of my personality, I'm a very sensitive person. I show my emotion a lot, and yeah. So let me just backtrack it to primary school. So in primary school, I was never secure in how I feel. I'm sorry, in how I felt about myself. I hated my hair. I hated how I looked. My eyes, because I'm on eye drops. My eyes, I got side effects where my eyes were black all around here, and basically I just hated how I looked, and I compared myself to my friends. My friends were pretty, and not to say that I was jealous of how they looked, but it was just a thing of Uguti. I'm surrounded by such pretty people that about me namangona, and so from there my self-esteem jevele was just, and so I isolated myself. I don't know how I had friends in primary, but I had friends, and fast forward grade 6, grade 7, I was bullied because of my hair, to a point where every day I would wear a hoodie jacket. Like a jacket, those raincoats with the jackets every single day, hot or cold. I would wear a jacket because I was scared of the comments people would make, and it really hurt me. But at the time, I also didn't think it was bullying, so I think my self-esteem was already here, so now it just kept dropping because of these things. I remember I played volleyball, and my coach would say, you need to take off your jacket, and I said, no coach, I can train with my jacket. I was very insecure about my hair, and yo, guys, even thinking about it makes me kind of emotional. Cool, we get to high school. I get there and I struggled to make friends. I made one friend who stuck with me throughout the 5 years, um, like from grade 8. She, yeah, we were both just in our little corner, minding our own business, living our life. There were other friends I made along the way, which is people I'm thankful for. But in terms of like making those relationships for me was hard because I just always wanted to be on the side, and I felt I couldn't maintain sustained relationships. See, so in high school, being the insecure girl that I am, I remember I would, even with PE, I'd hate swimming because um, swimming in just my costume with shorts was just too much for me. It was an extreme, so I was always on my period for swimming at school. Yeah, and so I struggled making friends also there. I struggled keeping relationships, so it was just difficult. And I remember the way I was very sad. I was very quiet. I wouldn't say quiet, but I was just very isolated. Like I was so disconnected from people. Um, it was just hard for me to be a people's person. I had social anxiety, and I played sports, and I played sports only because it was an escape for me. And then so yeah, that was just high school. I wouldn't say I had amazing experiences. High school was just high school for me. And then bear in mind that in high school I was a very sad child. Shame, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not because something was happening at home, I was just not okay. And at the time, I didn't know that there's something called depression, even. So much for LO. Yeah, and so now that I look back and think of the things I was doing, the patterns I had, the isolation, the anger, I was very angry. I was holding on to so many things that were no one's fault, honestly. So we get to university, and I make it a thing that I'm going to make friends, because imagine I was just the friend like every person I knew from varsity, from high school, sorry, moved to a different place. Cape Town, Western Cape, yeah, well, it's the same place. Johannesburg, Durban. So I was basically alone, even though I had my sister, but dude, I wasn't gonna be besties with my sister. It's weird. She has her own besties. So what happened? So yeah, I made a group of friends and cool people. It was great. It was vibes. It was nice. And but still, I was carrying that sad, negative energy. I would complain a lot about everything. I was angry at everyone for everything, and you know, what I was triggered by everything. And bear in mind, I was not aware that this could be depression, or me going onto the road of depression. Yeah, but so there came a time where I cut everything off. I was alone for a period of time, and I was just sad all the time. I was crying. I was suicidal. I This was first year university, halfway through the year. In fact, most of 2018, I was very suicidal. I was not okay. I was sad. I was crying a lot. I remember um, one of the fondest memories I have of 2018, well, not fond, but one of the memories I have of 2018 was a friend of mine would go outside around midnight and sit on a bench with me and just listen to me bawl out and cry. Like, it was a lot. I don't know, it just, I felt so isolated and neglected. I felt like I didn't fit in. No matter what I tried to fit in, to make me feel like I belong, it just didn't work. Went to a church, I didn't fit in, I didn't belong. Everyone was just so happy, and I was just bringing this negative energy, and it was really bad, you guys. So I'm so grateful to her, my friend, because It's memories like that, or it's things like that that keep you going, that make you feel that okay, I have her next to me, and I know I can call her at midnight and be like, dude, I'm not okay, it's happening again. And they will pull through just to come and give you a tight, and I mean a tight hug, and just say you're going to be okay. Yeah, so that was first year, and then I landed up in a mental hospital by in August. Yes, I think it was in August. In August 2018, I got into mental hospital. So I started. That's when I started. I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression. How did that make me feel? I didn't feel some type of way. It just, I don't know. It was such a new concept to me. What I did know was that I wasn't coping with schoolwork. I wasn't coping with what was happening in terms of just family. My sister was getting married, and it felt like everyone was just too busy to be a sibling to me. And honestly, all those things were just in my head. It was not my reality. My family loves me very much, and I would be lying if I said my family. Jade, you know what? My family's amazing. So 2018, I ended up in the hospital. In the hospital, I went for therapy. I started therapy. Guys, it is so important to get a psychologist and a psychiatrist who is actually able to communicate with you, not just on a level of medication, but on a deeper level. Because the psychologist I saw in 2018, she was just the problem, the root causes here, and she was just dealing with the whatever's at the top. She was just listening, and as much as that was okay, but it wasn't helping the fact that I was holding things from grade 6, 6, 7 till 6, 7 high school and varsity, and so I got into hospital, and I kind of spoke up to my sisters about things I was angry about Gubona, and honestly, it took me like a year later to actually go to my sister and be like, look, dude, I was in a very dark place, and I know how hard you were trying to support me and be there, and it seemed like I was ungrateful, and I'm really sorry, because it was all made up in my head. Yeah, but all these scenarios of people not caring about me and etc. And I'm grateful for my family's patience. Yeah, but this video is already long, you guys. I think you should have a part 2 because the story continues. But so that was 2018. I managed to finish my first year, and my marks were not great. I scraped through. Like, Jay, yeah, it wasn't great. I wouldn't say I had an amazing year, but I didn't know that worse was yet to come, and it did come. Yeah, but so yeah, so that was my first year. And in that first year, I lost friends. And losing them, it wasn't a thing of we fought, I hated them, they hated me. Well, I don't think they did, but it was just a thing of Uguti, you know what, it's okay, let's just, I don't even think we spoke about it. I think we just went our separate ways, and it was okay, and if I see them, I would greet them now. Like, it's not a thing of Uguti, that girl, that Karen. No, 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 no. Yeah, and did therapy help me in 2018? I don't think so. The antidepressants I was on were not helping, as they were not working well. They were working, but they were not reacting well to my body, and so I was I don't know if I was bound to relapse, but I mean, you guys, yeah, it just wasn't working well. Yeah,